Hi. I just got home. I know. I know you're happy. You've had the house to yourself for quite a while now. Mommy should be home within a half hour too, I think. Half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. But in the meantime, let's go check the mail. Ooh. What's this? Yep. This is what I thought it would be. What else we got? Oh, we got a double. I know what this is too. Sweet. They both came at the same time. I love it when a plan comes together. Hey, you can't come out here. You don't like the outside anyway. I don't know why you decide to kind of hang around. So, these are bad. We don't like those. But these are good. Let me get a light on. We'll open this one up first because we're going to end up using this one in today's vlog. I'm so excited. So, here we go. Wow. This is in like perfect condition. Oh my gosh. This is the original 2001 Pontiac Aztek dealer brochure. And wow, it's shiny and everything. I got this off of a guy on eBay who said that he has like boxes and boxes of these, you know, from a Pontiac dealership. They were never opened. But I had one of these when I was younger, when the Aztek first came out. And it's sad because I still have a lot of the 2001. I had brochures for just about every Pontiac model from 2001. So I have a Grand Am brochure. I think I still have the Bonneville, Sunfire. I had all of those, and the Aztek was one of the ones that I had. But for some reason, this one's gone. The other ones are still around somewhere, but I know this one's not with them. So since I was buying the '01 Aztek, I started looking, and I finally got the brochure in here. So the reason why I say we're going to use this in today's vlog is because obviously the brochure is going to have all of our options and standard equipment for both the Aztek and Aztek GT models. Now honestly, just from everything that I am seeing on my particular '01 Aztek, I think it's a GT. So now that we have this, we're going to use this tool and kind of compare it with the equipment that is on my Aztek itself. So we're going to look at that here in a bit. Let's get to this little box here from Kittanning, Pennsylvania. So here's the invoice, and yep, there it is. So, official GM product here. It is the Aztek nameplate for the back window. I'm so glad that they both came in the same day. So, as I mentioned in the video, the last vlog when we were looking at the Aztek for the first time, the K is broke on the back window there. And I don't like that because I honestly thought one of the coolest things with the Aztek was the nameplate on the back window. Just having it where it's located and stuff. I mean, I guess now I can put this anywhere I want on that window, but I'm going to put it back where the other one is, obviously, to keep it original. So, that's what this is. There were only 2 dealerships. I called the GM dealership that I work next to, and this, they told me their database only showed 2 dealerships in the entire country, that they both only had one. Just one. And they obviously, GM quit making these, so these are completely discontinued. No junkyard I called had them, so I called the dealership in Kittanning, Pennsylvania, which was Walker Motor Company. Thank you very much, Walker Motor Company. I'm so glad that you guys had this. The other dealership was in Nashville, but yeah, so this is it. According to this sticker, the order date for this particular one was November 28th of 2005. This has been sitting probably at their dealership since 2005. So that's, that's just amazing that they had it. Only one they had. Yeah, so thanks again, Walker Motor Company. I'm so glad that you guys, came through on this one. I really appreciate it. So we're going to hold on to this for a while, and we're going to wait, obviously, until the weather really starts to clear up. And we will definitely work on getting this on my Aztek. So, before we start going through the features and stuff, I do have to move the Aztek because just of our usual parking situation. The Fiesta is obviously smaller, so her car would be better off up there. Then that way, because it's so small, getting around the porch and stuff is going to be easier rather than me parking the Escape. The Aztek is going to be moved to the spot where my Escape usually parks, and then my Escape will be sitting in front of the Aztek, almost kind of at an angle. I'm going to try to get the Aztek back as far as I can. Now, it's going to be tricky because, for one, with the head gasket issue, I obviously do not want the Escape to be running long, nor at a high rate of speed, engine speed. And number two, because of the brakes not being the best right now, I obviously don't want to back over my driveway pad because that's going to be very bad. I have the bricks out there. I might try to use those as I slowly back up. Maybe it'll kind of chalk the wheel, telling me that I'm far enough. But I have to get the Aztek back as far as I can on the pad, and then we will, I guess, move the Escape. Plus, the Aztek doesn't have power steering too. Let's go outside. So, definitely a big change in scenery from the last time we were out here, guys. And it's funny because the last video that I filmed was 2 days ago. And I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah. No. Today's Monday. I filmed the tour of the Aztek yesterday morning, early morning. And we still had a bunch of snow and ice on the ground. But, guys, it was 60 degrees today. So, as you can see, most of the snow's gone, and it just looks like a crappy, dreary day. It rained a little bit on and off. But yeah, so that's that. Now we get to, you can see all of the power steering fluid and stuff from the snow. That looks really weird, how it melted and stuff. I guess that power steering fluid has nowhere to go when the ice melts, so it's kind of spreading itself out, but it is what it is. This driveway is not perfect. Anyway, let's get the Aztek started, and I'll have to quickly back my car up enough so I can drive the Aztek forward, and then back it along here. And like I said, because this used to be a garage. This was all a garage at one time before we bought the house. So I still have the pad, but I have no garage. So as you can see, the very bottom, there's a dip, a big drop, and we can't have the Aztek going over the drop. So that's why it's like I'm gonna have to quickly get it up there, get it back here, and then carefully, take my time, especially since, there are brakes, but obviously not all the brakes are functioning because of the brake line leak. There should still be brake fluid in the master cylinder. If not, there's more in there I can pour in there, but I want to get it back enough, and then like I said, I got a couple bricks laying around, so I'll line them up with the wheels, and if I back up nice and slow, I'll feel the brick maybe hit the wheel, and then we'll know we are back far enough. So this will be the first time you guys get to see this Aztek in motion, and it's going to be the only time you're going to see it in motion for a very long time. So let me get my jumper cables out, get it running. Turn that off, turn this off, turn the headlights off. everything off that we don't need on, obviously. I've used these cables more times in the last couple of days than I probably have in you know, almost the 10 years that I've had them. That's on there. Contact. I'm not getting any contact right now, I don't think. Try this side. Sometimes this one works better. Nope. Hey, oh, there we go. Okay. I think she's got power now. That was creepy. I left the radio on when I was kind of demonstrating the stuff to my father-in-law the other day. Alright. Just for a little bit. Just so we can move you. Lost it. Yep. Oh. Trying to get a good connection with how rusted this ground and stuff is. That's on there. Yeah, it's definitely this part. Oof. I'm sure every time the engine moves and stuff, it knocks it off. Yeesh. I don't like those sparks. Nope. Maybe that's not touching right. Hold on. It's on there. Okay, I tried to hook that up differently. Let's try it now. Anything? Nope. Can't wait to get a new battery for this thing. We definitely have power going to it. Come on. I really don't think it helps that everything's corroded or rusted under there. Well, it didn't cut off this time. Come on. My Escape probably hates me. Whoa. Come on. All right. Let's get the show on the road. So, maybe it was both power steering and transmission fluid that was leaking out of this thing. It's not going anywhere now. Yeah, perhaps it was both. Oh, it's looking foamy now, yeah. Well, you know what? I might still have some transmission fluid in the house from the Grand Prix. I might have enough to maybe dump in there, and maybe it'll give it enough pressure to get back. We were kind of close. I started getting it over. It is difficult without the without the power assist. Oh, look at all that. That looks so weird. Sheesh. Okay, so to play it safe, I went and bought 3 quarts. Well, this one's from the Grand Prix. It's still pretty much full. But I went and bought 2 more. Unfortunately, the good stuff is really all they had. I was hoping they had like a generic, Dollar General or, type brand, because it's just going to leak out. But this is actually pretty good stuff. It is Dexron 3, which is what's required. Bought a new funnel also because I don't want to cross-contaminate the other fluids with it. I'm really kind of bummed out. I really thought it was power steering fluid leaking. But, well, that guy, he called the shot. He knew it. Now, I know you're probably supposed to do this with the engine running, but obviously I cannot leave this engine running. I don't even want to give it any kind of acceleration to back up. But unfortunately, it's what we gotta do. So hopefully 3 quarts should be enough to get it moving. Hopefully all 3 quarts aren't going to leak out that fast. Down the hatch. Up, it's everywhere. Stupid angle. Okay, now we get to play this game again. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Okay, well, I'm a little upset because I thought I hit the record button, but we got it moved, and I went back as far as I can. It literally looks like she's bleeding. The poor deer. Like, ugh. All that fresh fluid, too. What a shame. Oh well, guess that's what you gotta do. So, either way, it's probably not going to be moved. This will be the last place it probably gets moved to anyway, so. Man, I was really hoping that I was recording that. I am so bummed out now, but once the fluid got in it, she went into gear like a champ, and she felt completely normal, other than the fact that she really didn't have much pep. And it's warm under there, but the gauge didn't budge, so I'm assuming it was nowhere near operating temperature, which is good. And of course she's completely dead now because all the power has been turned off. Oh my gosh. Well, now that she's in her place, I guess I'm going to try to clean that up. And then I'm going to put my car there. I'm so upset that this camera was not recording when I finally backed the car up when it moved. It was so perfect. I even got out and did a little dance and everything. The camera didn't catch anything. What? What are you doing? Alright, so here we go. GT or not. This is like a brand new book, so I might not even be able to film it like this. I wonder what that guy's doing now. Since the whole Aztek campaign was a bust. Sheesh, these are my work pants, man. The inside of this Aztek actually looks really similar to mine, with the exception of the heads-up display. Mine doesn't have that, but I don't have a cigarette lighter. There were a couple of knockoff cigarette lighters in there, but I don't smoke anyway, so who cares? There's a picture of mine, but see, that I think is more of a base, because these have the wheel covers, I believe. I think those are the wheel covers. Whereas the GT, as I mentioned, has these, which is what mine has. So I'm pretty positive I've got a GT. I do not have four-wheel drive, by the way, if I mentioned it. Definitely want to try to get that once everything's settled. The air mattress might be hard to find now. I know you can still find the actual tent, but the little air mattress, I don't know. I had these floor mats with my previous Aztek. I bet those are really hard to find now. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, our left columns are going to be for the base Azteks, and our right columns will be for the GT. For the most part, let's see. Oh wait, here we go. GT package includes dual zone heating and air conditioning with pollen and odor filter, removable console, front door utility packs, those are those leather things, second row pillar assist grips. Didn't pay attention to that one. Leather wrapped steering wheel with radio controls, overhead console. Now we do have a sunroof, so that might be an option. That might cancel that out, because we do not have an overhead console. We do have the four-way. Oh wait, maybe four-way driver, manual driver's seat. Maybe the power was optional. We'll see. Hang glide premium cloth, seats and door trim, sunshades. We do have lighted vanity mirrors. We do have rear courtesy lamps with coat hooks. Charcoal metallic exterior cladding. Charcoal metallic. Is that what that's called? We do have the driver information center, and we do have these 16-inch cast aluminum wheels, which again are these. So as you can look at this chart here, which is those are wheels B. They are not available on the base. So that is what originally gave it away from me, was the fact that only these wheels were standard on GT, and you couldn't even get them on a base Aztek. So I bet that's why. I bet that's it. So, but this pretty much summed up everything else that I had. Let's see, anything else out of the ordinary? I don't know if I have the crossbars, but those could have been lost. I really didn't look at the roof, but we'll take a look at that some other time. Deep tinted rear glass. So, yeah, all the windows are tinted, but that is a standard feature on GT. You could have got it on a base. You're not supposed to be on the table. That's okay. I'll let it slide because there's no food up here right now. Just don't get in my way. What else we got? Again, the dual zone. Well, see, look, you couldn't even get dual zone climate controls with the base Aztek. It was only standard on GT, so you couldn't even opt for it. So, yep, that's another thing that gives it away. It says you couldn't get the cooler either on a base. Well, that's interesting. I never knew that. So, I got the cooler. There again, standard only on GT. The front door utility packs are only available on GT. Cargo net system. Oh, so it probably... Little, your hair's going everywhere. It probably did come with the cargo netting, but they probably never put it back in. What else? The driver information display. Couldn't get the driver information display on a base. So there again, standard GT. Keyless entry. They said they lost the remote. So well, I don't know if we're going to replace it or not, since the car is not going to be used all that much. So there again, GT option only, or feature. Lighted vanity mirrors, not available on the base Aztek. GT. Let's see. The 6-disc CD changer was available on both models. Does that include the 10-speaker premium Pioneer system? So that was available. 6-way powered seat. Okay, so that was optional on GT, obviously. Too bad I didn't have the heated seats, but whatever. The sunroof, again, was an option. I think that's it. Everything else is pretty much shared. So yeah, I think we can officially confirm that my Aztek is indeed a GT model. Here's the hang glide seats. Yep, hang glide, premium cloth, dark gray, standard on Aztek GT. So those are my seats there. And of course, this is our color, steel blue metallic, which is really funny because the Escape's color is also steel blue metallic, but they are different shades of blue. In fact, you know, for 2001, looking at this color palette here, I mean, there are probably only a few colors that I really wouldn't mind having with the black body cladding for that year. Obviously, I love my color. I definitely would have done red if a red one was available. But, you know, the black, you can't really tell a difference in contrast. I mean, it would all match, but don't really care for that. I'm honestly not a fan of the green. The pewter I would have done, because it's like silver. White's kind of boring. I mean, white and black, you know, yeah. The yellow, maybe. I don't know. The yellow, I know the yellow, I think, was available at a later time. It didn't come out right away with the rest of the Aztek colors, so I don't know if there's a color or a picture of the yellow one in here or not. I forget. It's mostly all red because that was obviously the trademark color for the Aztek. Oh well. So there we have it. My Aztek is indeed a GT model. Yay! And I think that's going to sum it up for today's vlog. My wife's on her way home from work, and she's supposed to be bringing home tacos. And I can't say no to tacos, so I gotta be ready for these things. But anyway, we got to watch the Aztek move for the first time. We got to watch it run out of transmission fluid completely for the first time. And a couple of other things. We found out I officially have a GT model, and the rear nameplate finally came today too, so there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. We're obviously learning more about the Aztek that I purchased, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more to learn the further into ownership that we get. But there we go. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, leave your comments down below if you have you know, any other inputs about the Aztek. Love it, hate it. Hopefully you guys love it. Not too many people love it, but whatever. Subscribe to the channel. And also check out the new Mike's Vehicle Spotlight and Mike's Vehicle Vlog apparel at teespring.com/stores/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight. And Mike's Vehicle Spotlight will be back soon, I promise. So guys, thanks again for watching. I will see you later. Take care.